My name is Abby Katz, and I just graduated from a master's program at NYU Steinhardt in food studies.
Can you tell me what's on your plate right now?
I just finished a role at NYU Langone. I was a program coordinator for the Health Evaluation and Analytics Lab, which is part of the section on health choice policy and evaluation. And this fall in September, I'm starting a doctoral program at Brown University School of Public Health. My journey to starting a doctoral program really started in undergrad right before I got to NYU. I had some research experience at the UConn Red Center for Food Policy and Obesity, and that really spurred my interest in food policy as an area of study. I wanted to go into doctoral studies eventually, but I felt like I needed a stepping stone to better explore what was out there in the world of food studies. And I was able to join a really interdisciplinary program here that gave me a wide range of courses and a lot of experience with faculty members who came from different academic and professional backgrounds. I think the training in the food studies program at NYU was a big piece of, what helped me decide what kind of PhD program I wanted to pursue. And part of that came from the range of coursework that I had access to. I was able to take food policy courses, food history courses. I took some statistics, which was outside of my program, and I had a lot of flexibility with electives and internships and, research assistantships. And that was really something about this program that drew me. I was really drawn to NYU because of the urban environment of New York City. The program at NYU, when it comes to food studies, it's the oldest program in the country. And that really drew me because I felt like they really had strong roots and a big network that would be helpful for me no matter what I wanted to do next. Biggest driver when it comes to pursuing this area of focus and this work when it comes to food is honestly my own personal background. I come from a very blended family and in all categories that you can think of, like race and age and socioeconomic status. And I lived between two houses growing up, and one was in, a wealthy area that was predominantly white and had access to grocery stores and farmers markets and, organic food and things like that. And another was, one of the poorest cities in the country and was filled with predominantly immigrant populations, Latino immigrants. And so I was really kind of in two different worlds. And as I got older, I just always wondered why they were different. And that was my biggest driver in kind of approaching this area from an equity lens. It became a really big piece of my life to really fold in my own story. When it comes to what I envision my impact as being, I am really focused on research that helps inform equitable policy. I'm really focused on research that helps shape policies that protect children and youth. I'm really focused on food advertising and marketing and how that impacts young people. And so I hope that work that I do helps contribute to that huge body of literature that we have now and is able to help inform, structured policies that help better regulate that for young people. And I think beyond the core of what I've studied and what I'm interested in researching further, I'm really interested in being a teacher, being a mentor. Teachers have been incredibly impactful for me my whole life, and to be able to give that back to my community and to people who look like me who have no idea how to navigate the college space, that's something that's really important to me.